My name is Patsy King and I work with the City of St. John's and I've been there for 33 years. I've been operating heavy equipment for 26 years.
I'm Della Ryan. I'm a third year millwright. I started my apprenticeship here at Carpenter Millwright College.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Connors and I'm a second year carpenter's apprentice.
Typical day for a millwright? Well, millwright is kind of a jack of all trades. You could be working at conveyors, you could be doing just about anything really. The hands-on work is what I enjoy the most.
And in carpentry, it's kind of similar to a millwright. We come in the morning, usually have a toolbox meeting, decide what tasks we're going to go at that day, decide what tools we need, get everything ready, and move on to the job site. My favorite task to complete is probably a more of a finish type carpentry. I like taking something that is old, worn, and refinishing completely and it looking brand new.
My favourite task is when we get a 60-centimetre storm, and when I'm going down the road and by the time I finish my route, the areas are cleared off and the fire trucks and the ambulances and people can get to work, and sometimes it's just seeing the expression on people's faces when they're putting out a stone in the driveways.
The part of enjoyment is being able to actually fix something, and something that's broken and have it run. It's a great feeling,
And for the career that I've chosen, which is the heavy equipment operators course, I did a 6-month course on Bell Island, and it was offered by the government, and then I continued on to get my hours, and then I successfully completed my 30% certification.
Well, with millwright, you start off your 9-month program here at the College of Carpenter Millwright College, and it's a block. You complete your block and it's the hours.
Yes, as well as millwright and carpentry, it's also a 9-month course. And then you have to do block 2, block 3, and block 4, which is all 8 weeks increments. And then you move on to challenge your journeyman test.
You do. You need thick skin, really, to work in this field, and it all takes practice.
Yeah, you can't be afraid to stand your ground and speak up for yourself.
Yeah, time is a big thing, because when you go in, a lot of times you're younger, you don't have the maturity, and over time then you gain that confidence in yourself, and then you start to believe in yourself, and then you get acceptance from both your co-workers and your ability to do different things. So you get a lot of courage over time, and it does take, like I say, mentorship and speaking to other ladies that in the trades that will give you some of those skills to get through the years.
Doing the orientation to trades and technology, we had a mentor come in. I didn't have a clue about a millwright, didn't know what a millwright was prior, and she spent the day with us and showing us films and whatnot, and after spending the day with her, and I always knew that I wanted to do something in the trades, hands-on, and after speaking to her, she was awesome, and I went for it. Took me a couple of years to get myself to get into school, because I had to go back and finish high school and finish the orientation, and I completed it, and I'm a third year now.
I was lucky enough to be employed by a new home construction company as a heavy equipment operator, and during our slow season I had the opportunity to go in and work with carpenters in the new homes, and I completely fell in love with the trade. So I actually came back to school last year and completed it.
In my case, I was a seasonal worker and I wanted to gain full-time employment, so I was a gardener, and the only full-time employment with my employer was heavy equipment. So that's when I went back and chose to do the heavy equipment course of 6 months, and I gained full-time employment in maybe 3.
After coming to the Carpenter's Millwright College, I've met all the instructors, and I also had an opportunity through the Office to Advance Women Apprentices to work with Carpenters Millwright College for my first year after completing my schooling. So since I've been here, I've gotten to know the instructors very well, and I look up to them, and they're very helpful, and they're good role models.
Yeah, the Office to Advance Women Apprentices have done great things for me, helped me out in every way. I started my apprenticeship here at the Carpenter Millwright College. They've been great.
The 4-Maid mentorship program is when I became involved with mentoring young girls, but also meeting all the ladies that had done different trades. So we created a network then of support to each other. So that was a really great thing when Mary and the skills came in. For me, the obstacles were the size of the equipment, and eventually they had airbags, and they placed from my height, because I'm only 5 foot tall, so it allowed us to go higher and lower. And the equipment of years ago was like some kind of cushion behind it, so now you have airbags. So they've adjusted a lot of equipment for different people of different sizes. And the challenges are just allowing people to change their attitude that women can do the job. And once a lot of women got into non-traditional trades, people were more accepting of women into the trade. So the challenge was to change the attitudes of people before they gave women opportunities to advance in these jobs.
Mine would definitely be my shyness. I was very shy growing up, but I got over it.
Yeah, like Patsy said, that being a woman in trade is it's definitely something that you got to be ready for to enter the field. But once you get past that, once you get confident enough, it's all smooth sailing from there. I think carpentry is a good career because you have so many different things that you can do once you're done. There's exterior, new home building, finishing, repurposing, all different types. So there's a category for everyone, really.
Millwright is kind of the same. Millwright is a jack of all trade. Like one guy said to me one time, you know, you can weld, but you're not a welder. You can machine, but you're not a machinist. So, you know, you can really get your hands dirty at anything with millwright, you know.
The trade that I'm in, you can operate various pieces of equipment, so they're large and small, and then you learn a lot of mechanical work, and you learn about a lot of tradespeople around you, so you interconnect with the carpenters who have to come and do different pieces of equipment with you. So it's a really good trade. I recommend it for a lot of the young girls.
Yes, I've thought about it. I've taken advantage of all the courses that I've been offered here. I know there's additional courses that I can get, whether it be concrete or heavy form work or even a rigging course. So I plan on taking advantage of everything that I can.
Yeah, same for me. Well, right now, my aim is to get my journey persons, and we'll see from there.
Yeah, what I've chosen to do is at work when I get new employees coming in, and whether it's male or female, I teach them every bit of knowledge that I gained over the years, because I didn't necessarily have the support system when I came in. So in lessons learned, if somebody new comes on, I'll show them the equipment and where the oils are, and teach them about the root systems, and by learning a lot of knowledge over the years, when I do the mentoring program, it teaches me that nobody's weak, and you give somebody else a bit of support, and then that allows them to get the courage over time to gain what they need for their own programs.
Yes, you can. Like I said before, depending on who exactly you're working with, you know, you could be sent off to a field and out in the field to do equipment, or
It's the same as carpentry. It's
Yeah.
pretty known worldwide. We're in an international union, so we can work all through Canada or United States.
Yeah.
And camp jobs, commercial jobs, residential jobs, there's all different types.
millwright is basically the same thing.
Yeah, and in summer programs, you have a red seal program and a blue seal program. So in my case, the heavy equipment operators in Newfoundland is the blue seal program, you choose to go to Alberta, you challenge your testing out there, and they have a red seal program. So depending on which trade that you're into at the time, in my case, we're just like designated within the city area. But if I chose then to go to Montreal Falls or Ginger somewhere, then that would consist of travel and it would consist of shift work, depending on the trade.
Huge.
Yes, safety is probably the number one thing
It's
every day.
huge, yes.
When our
Safety
toolbox talks, we'll determine what safety factors are going to come up in that day's job and try to prevent them beforehand.
Safety over productivity.
Always, and always remember, do your job, do a good job, but go home in the evening.
Yes.
Everyone want to go home. My biggest accomplishment was completing the 9-month millwright trade. Yeah, and it's getting better actually. Like I've just completed my second block, so now I'm earning my third year.
My biggest accomplishment is initiating the employer to hire more women in the workplace, and we've changed a lot of policies and procedures within the organisation in regards to different obstacles that we occurred in that particular place. So it's been a lot of changes in 33 years, and being the first female, being the first woman in heavy equipment, and then my 30 persons, and then I did become supervisor, and so just been a lot of challenges.
A lot of accomplishments.
Yeah, a lot. Plenty of book.
My biggest accomplishment is probably just getting my carpentry and branching out, so I'm a tradesperson.
Finished product, then knowing that you've completed and done a good job.
Yeah, take pride in your work and be happy with your finish.
For me, the females can do it in the workplace, and they're successful. And over the years, because it took us 24 years to get another female on, it'll teach you now, young girls now, stay there in the position, and women are acceptable in the workplace, and we can do anything. Believe in yourself. That's my favorite saying. And you say, seek mentors, and seek out, like you say, your employer if you come across any obstacles, and stay there. Whatever you do, stay there, because you have the right to be there, and you have the skill, and you did the trade, and you deserve to be there. So
yes, you have just as
and
much
we're
right
all
to be
there for the one, for the one thing to get ahead in life, and
always give a support system, like you say, go to
you
Skills
don't ever
Canada.
let anyone walk on you.
Yeah, go to Skills Canada, and you'll seek. There's a lot more help than it was when I first started back 33 years ago. And there's a lot more mentoring programs, and you'll find somebody that has come across the exact same situation, and they will teach you more skills on how to get over. And you'll find in another 5 years, your head is high, and you walk out the door, and you're like, I just did what I had to do.